Hey guys, Miss Morell here with your instructional recap for Tuesday and Wednesday, January 5th and 6th. Phew, got that out of the way. It's always so hard to come back after a long break like that. But we did it and we are moving on. So you notice some new things that are going on. We have reformatted your agenda page. So now it has your learning targets formatted as they are in your virtual science journal. We're going to be using those a lot more. Your teacher should have explained this to you already, but we're going to be much more interactive with our learning targets as we move forward. As always, if you missed class, here is a recap video from the last class. We did our warm-ups and we went over a few things from the semester exam, had you take a look at your tests, ask any clarifying questions. And as we continue to gather data from it, we will be spiraling back in material back into it for you. We went over our new learning target process. So you'll download a copy of the file, you'll change your name, add your last name to the title. You're going to put it in your new folder in your, if it's new, a few, some teachers have already done this, in the notes section or the learning target section of your 8th grade science folder. You're going to be accessing this file throughout the unit and periodically updating it. And then eventually you're going to be submitting it for a grade. So everybody's going to be more interactive with their learning targets. Once we did that, we went ahead and began talking about rotation and revolution. These are terms that you've heard about since elementary school, but we're going to dive a little bit deeper into them and what those two earth phenomena cause, because each one causes something different to happen. So we gave you a Plix interactive video to show the different motions, and then the material that you learned from that will be reflected in your homework for tonight. So be sure, if you haven't done this Plix, that you do it before you do the independent work. Then we kind of reviewed, why doesn't the earth heat evenly? We talked about that before the break. We've talked about that a lot with convection, because uneven heating of the earth is why convection begins, because you have areas that are warm and less dense and areas that are cooler and more dense. But this time we included a quick assignment, which also included a Plix for you to interact with. Then we spent some time with the learning targets and adding some notes to them just to wrap up our class. So if you were absent, be sure to get with your teacher about completing those notes, those learning targets, because as we mentioned, those will be for a grade. For homework, we asked you to read about rotation versus revolution, and then depending on your class and level, complete some questions, some summary questions on that topic. All right, as always, if you have any questions, please see your science teacher. Have a great day.